I think captain has got to look after such incidents, not the bowler himself. I don't know. I mean, that's for one. Lovely piece of timing and placement from Tanzil. Into the 60s. Mukidul again. The other 10 can go and rest in the dugout, because it's Mukidul versus the rest.
I think it's high time the youngster getting a bit of a breathing space here. He's been in the firing line for such a long time now. Excellent effort, certainly saved 3 runs there. Pace wasn't there from the bowler to place it in the gap. Nice touch by samsu&samir. Kane Williamson against the off spinner loves to play the chip shot over mid wicket. That's one area I'm sure Kane Williamson will target with the mid wicket and long, and there's a massive gap in between them, or go over extra cover, which he likes to do, inside out.
Surveying the field on the leg side, that's going to be the natural angle for him to target.
It is really good up front. The foundation has been laid, and with the batting to come for Rajshahi Warriors, I'll be very surprised if they don't get to 175 minimum.
I feel this man holds the key to their success to get to 160, 170. Williamson runs well for his second throw, is at the keeper's end. It's a direct hit. Tanzil quick enough to make it for 2. After 13, 107 for 1.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আপনারা যারা বেট আইডি করতে চান তারা স্ক্রিনে অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নম্বরে যোগাযোগ করুন।
Just a single extra conceded in a score of 108. The innings is beautifully placed for a massive end. The final 170 would be a huge score to target. Great crowd in. A lot of buzz, energy, young kids. Part of the drama.
Being told there are so many spectators coming, they've closed all the gates. So much interest for the finals. Certainly a spectacle to finish off on a Friday evening. It is certainly a time for the family to come out, almost like a picnic, enjoy cricket, enjoy the atmosphere. Watch some of the good players or the gun players in Bangladesh, along with some overseas players, putting up a show.
Mukidul beats him on the front foot advance. Once Williamson looking a bit ungainly.
I thought the game plan was quite clear by Kane Williamson. He was trying to dance down the track to go probably over mid-off or extra cover, mid-off in the circle. This is what good batsmen do. They want to put the pressure early on the over on a bowler. But Mukidul Islam saw Kane Williamson coming down and made sure that he pitches short. Way outside the off stump, out of the reach of Kane.
That's gone through the field red cover. Will come back for 2. They're taking a lot of risk by keeping that mid-off fielder up in the circle, because that's Williamson's natural swing of the bat through cover and mid-off.
Got to be really careful here, Mukidul. Another misfield, short extra cover. I reckon another option would be to have mid-off at long off and get third man in and bowl slow balls into the pitch. Give no pace to Kane Williamson, who loves or he thrives on pace.
Square leg. It's gone to mid-wicket actually on the bounce. Not a big improviser, Williamson, so you're right, because pace off can get him a bit frustrated.
Palm the ball certainly will be my tactic. Give him any pace, surprise him with a pace delivery, but that don't have to be your stock delivery. In a slow first like this, the batsman is looking for pace, just bowl those cutters into the pace. That will work on your favour.
It's a view of what a good crowd we have today. Both tiers full, gates closed. Slow delivery, good thinking. I think you got to now operate the safety valve, because attacking doesn't make a lot of sense. So it's about escaping punishment by bowling such deliveries. Hard length, slow balls, slow bouncers, wide yorkers, as if you were targeting the end part of the innings.
You have a clear plan on top of your mark. Don't run in being vulnerable. Have a clear plan, go and execute it. Against players like Williamson, Tanzir, who are world recognized players, just have a clear plan and go and execute yourself.
A lot better, wider at the stumps, and getting the ball to come back into the stumps. That's such a good ball to bowl.
3-dot deliveries in 5. Brilliant by Mukidul. Expensive in his very first over, went for 9. Good Yorker right on the money. In the last over for a couple of runs, and now he has a chance to finish strong here. It's all about making your bowling figures more prettier, not giving much runs.
Slow ball on the cards. It's an off-cutter. That's nicely timed through point for a run. Very impressive over comes to an end. He's bowled 3, 1 for 15, 112 for 1.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আপনারা যারা বেট আইডি করতে চান তারা স্ক্রিনে অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নম্বরে যোগাযোগ করুন।
Color for attires, a dress for the occasion. The little one has got to behave. Let the parents watch the game. Smiling faces, good atmosphere. It will remember this final for a very long time. Carry your childhood memories till you die.
I should remember the 92 World Cup you played. I'm pretty sure these youngsters will remember for the rest of their life season 12 of the BPL.
Absolutely. I mean, they're part of this. Crowd is humongous, making their presence felt. That's gone up in the air. The other 10 can go and rest in the dugout. Amir Jamal, it's again complaining.
Yeah, one of those nights, Amir Jamal is trying so many things, not working towards him. And in the bigger picture, even Chattogram Royals, apart from winning the toss, Probably the right thing to do, chase it down later on with the dew expected to come down. They just need one inspiration in the field, which is lacking. Yes, some poor feeling has costed them. But as senior players, Amir Jamal, the skipper, just need to calm little down, because you don't want to be showing the frustration faces to the other players. Just get the job done, be professional, and finish off your job.
Chance at the non-strikers. Williamson gets back.
What happens is, when you're showing so much frustration, when you go into the dressing room, you just more panic. There's no relaxed. Hesitation, no damage done in the end. Yes, it's a big final. The emotions are high, the expectations are high, but this is where the grades and the goods are separated.
That's the other thing that Tanzid has done so well, is been kind of a one step ahead of the bowlers out of the crease after playing a tap shot to point. The very next ball he was out of the crease.
I'm bowling against samsu&samir. I'll be having lots of headache thinking what he's going to do, because he's good at dabbing the ball, he's good down the track, he's good against the short ball. As a fast bowler especially, got to have a clear plan on top of your mark, because he got the all boundaries covered, all the shots covered. Very especially in form, 71 or 46, carrying on the good form rise throughout. Better be careful.
Williamson has played a lovely shot. Touch player. Everything seemed to have happened in slow motion, showing his class, quality and clear intent.
A master at work. Call it cheeky, call it cute, anything what you want, but this is Williamson for you. From nowhere. It's one of the hardest strokes to come out, especially with the fine leg in the circle. Playing the field to his advantage. For you from nowhere. It's one of the hardest strokes to come out, especially with the fine leg in the circle. Playing the field to his advantage. Inside it, not too
Delicate to say the least.
But the plan was quite clear by
7 6s, 7 4s now in this innings. Balls down the leg side. Probably will have to re-bowl that. Umpire doesn't give it a wide. There's a batsman was shuffling going towards the leg side, and he feels, I'm just interpreting the gestures, that the ball was hittable.
I think looking at the scorecard, it has been given runs, so not even buys. Probably inside edge, not too sure. But the plan was quite clear by Ken Williamson. Wanted to go over extra cover, so keeping things in check.
On the pads and worked away diligently, beautifully for a run. He'll keep the strike after 15 overs. One down for 1-1.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আপনারা যারা বেট আইডি করতে চান তারা স্ক্রিনে অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নম্বরে যোগাযোগ করুন।
Right after the end of the 15th over, Rajshahi Warriors have got themselves 121. They have 9 wickets in hand. Tanzir is getting that magic spray on his right foot. Lovely display of batting, especially from Tanzir Hassan, who's still unbeaten on 72 in 47 deliveries. 18 from the classy Kane Williamson. Partnership of 38 of 28. But these last 5 overs is so very crucial for Chattogram Royals to make sure they don't really get away with the big total. Shariful has only bowled 2 overs, has gone for 12. Mukhidul has been very economical, only 15 in 3 overs with a wicket also. Tanveer Islam also economical, the others have gone for a few. Yeah, if they'll go at the rate of 8.07, they end up scoring 161. And anything above that will fetch them 170 or 180. With 9 wickets in hand, you'd expect Rashai to kick on from here. A lot will depend on how Tanzir Hassan bats from here on. It's given them a great start. And also important how Shariful Islam bowls in the death.
Tanzir Hassan Tamim is struggling a bit. This is how he hurt himself. Ran that one quickly and then immediately he was in some sort of discomfort. Is this going to put a dent on the momentum of Tanzir Tamim? The way he's been batting, he need to carry on. Especially for Rajshahi Warriors if they want to post someone near 180, 190.
Shariful Islam, we were speaking about, he's been pretty decent, very good in the death. Economy in the death is 7.33 and also 15 wickets, Maza. 15 out of the 24 wickets that he has taken so far has come the death. Brilliant stats for him, and he needs to produce similar performance in the past, what he has done, especially at the death. So very crucial for Chattogram. Yeah, if he can knock over Tanzir Hassan, new batter comes in, you never know. There will be under some sort of pressure at the moment. They're cruising. Yeah, heavyweights behind the scenes. Good running, good running. So 11 deliveries since the last boundary from the bat of Tanzir Hassan Tamim. Will that create a bit of a pressure? He's not looking comfortable. It sits down.
Yeah, Tanzir Tamim really need to carry on. Yes, he's struggling. It was Williamson who called for the second run. But have a look at Tanzir Tamim. He's surely facing some sort of discomfort on his leg.
It's the right foot, maybe the ankle. See, you can straight away see that he's struggling to go and take the single. Will that push him to play big shots? It's the big question at the moment. Just have another look here. There you go. And he's just strolling around.
The Rajshahi Warriors have quite a lot of batting left. Nazmul Hossain Shanto, Mushfiqur Rahim, the 2 heavyweights, still waiting in the dugout for the opportunity. So yeah, Tanzir Tamim is already on 75 or 49. We're into the death over. He can play his shots. They've got the firepower of someone like Jimmy Nisham.
Yeah, I think he should chance his arms here. Because the kind of batting depth they have, Rajshahi in the dugout. Well, there you go. This time, it's Kane Williamson who smashes it towards the mid-wicket area. What a shot that is. And it looks like he's going to cut loose here.
Pure class. Absolutely nailed that one. Slower delivery, picked it early. Wow. Others play strokes, he paints them.
Will he need to paint some more, Mazhar? Well, this might be trouble. This might be trouble. Gone. Wicket number 25. It's that man one more time. Shuriful Islam, who picks up another wicket. The crucial wicket. Breaks the partnership. After being hit for a six, he has the last laugh. Kane Williamson goes.
What a blow. Shuriful Islam again changing the angle, coming around the wicket to the right-hander, bowled a lot wider and slower. Kane Williamson immediately knows he was in trouble, and Naeem Sheikh completes a good catch in the end. Williamson departs after scoring 24. Rashai 130 for 2. It's also time for Thalai Special Cement strategic timeout.
Now finally, Chattogram has a wicket. But this brings Jimmy Neesham in the middle. No signs of Nazmul and Shanto. The last match, 44 of 26. Maybe that's the reason why they've sent him up the order. Right, he will be on strike. Already 9 runs in this over, and also a wicket. Shuriful. Oh, some chin music. Welcome to the crease.
What a start. Shuriful Islam picked up the wicket and then greeted Jimmy Neesham with a bumper. Well-directed bouncer from Shuriful. Surely keep him thinking. He is one of the best performers of this edition of BPL. Equal Taskeen Ahmed's 25 wickets in a season.
He can get a few more here, Mazhar. And still have a delivery in this over, and then after this he has another 1 over to bowl. Nice, straight to the field, doesn't stop them from picking up a single. So 11 and a wicket in that over. After 16, Rashai well placed at 132 for 2. Right, it's chock-a-block. It's jam-packed here at the Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium. They're all here to witness the grand finale. Khalid Mashood Pilot right in the middle, right in the center, director of the Bangladesh Cricket Board and the former captain in the stands too. Now look at this. That has been the story of BPL this season. Dhaka has been very, very good in terms of the crowd. Onto the pads, and this time he picks it up. He doesn't miss out. He picks up another boundary.
Tanzid Tamim doing what he does the best. Hitting those boundaries every now and then. Was there to be hit. Not the best of deliveries. Easy picking for Tamim. Down the leg side, fine leg inside the circle. He says thank you very much.
Yeah, there are two fielders there. Now there's another fielder coming in. So you cannot afford to bowl onto the pads or even fuller. Even if you bowl fuller in the middle stump, he'll put you away. Right. Has to be around the off stump or just outside the off stump. Yeah, the idea was right, but he was a little bit wide. And it is called a wide.
Showing his intentions a bit too early on that occasion. Tanzid Tamim coming down the track. Yes, mentioned Shoriful Islam. He's now the leading wicket taker by miles. 25 wickets. And he equals Taskin Ahmed, who picked up 25 wickets in a season. Outstanding, outstanding.
Yeah, well bowled. Had to really reach out to put back to ball. Yeah, he was the leading wicket taker when he started this match. Shariful Islam had 24 in the bag. This is his 25th. And in the end, not enough on the bat. Got some different kind of celebration every time. The wicketkeeper, they're not happy. Yes, they're disappointed to see the back of Williamson. This time he finds the gap. The deft touch. Lovely touch, and it goes to the boundary. He can't put a foot wrong here. Tanzid Hassan, another boundary.
This is clever. He knew where the fielders were. He knew there was a short third inside the circle. Just guides it through. It was wide, it was short. This time deft touch. Showing the bowlers and fielders every inch of the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium, Tanzid.
Yeah, you really can't bowl there, Ahmed Jamal. The moment you give him width, either on the leg side or outside the off stump, he will put you away. He needs to stay calm here, Ahmed Jamal. Again, 2 and 2. He's got that silky touch tonight. Tanzid Hassan Tamim. 4 more.
It's like watching an artist exhibit his talent with finesse. This is outstanding. Using the pace of the bowler. Perfection personified.
This is very good. This is really good. Tanzid now closing in to a triple figure here. And if he can just hang on till the very end, not be surprised if he does manage to score a century here. Oh, could have been a sensational catch. It's all happening here. This is the second time that he has been dropped. Not an easy one, but he nearly pulled the blinder. Asif Ali.
The plan almost worked for Ahmed Jamal and Chattogram Royals. Asif Ali was a very good effort, just couldn't hold on to that one. Disappointment, dejection.
Unlucky, because that's the second time the fielders have dropped a catch of Tanzid Hassan off his bowling. Jamal's bowling. Yorker. Not a bad option here, but they'll still manage to pick up two. Oh, my God. Nothing going their way. Too sloppy here. And again, it's Amir Jamal. 17 in that over. Big over. After 17, 149 for 2.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আপনারা যারা বেট আইডি করতে চান তারা স্ক্রিনে অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নম্বরে যোগাযোগ করুন।
There are only 2 wickets there, and the last over being the most expensive over so far in this innings. So they're kicking on here as expected. Rashai 149 for 2. A well set Tanzid, lucky I should say, Tanzid Hassan, who's still there, 89 of 55. With him is a Jimmy Neesham. No signs of Shanto. Right. He'll be looking to a smash few into the crowd if he gets an opportunity. The last over in his spell, Mahdi Hassan in the attack. He picks it up, but he will find a fielder. He's been expensive, Mahdi Hassan, tonight. You talk about a couple of drop chances. This was Tanzid getting dropped on 54. Wakidul Islam, the fielder, and then this Asif Ali dropping Tanzid just a little while earlier. The lady luck has not shown for him, but definitely shown for Tanzid Hassan. And they'll be looking to convert that into 2, and they do. Good running.
That's very good cricket from Rashai Warriors. Last 30 balls, 51 runs and a wicket. This is an area Rashai Warriors struggled throughout the tournament in the dead overs. They have the lowest run rate amongst all the teams in this edition, 7.79. They've got 8 wickets in hand. They can surely better this tonight.
Yeah, into the 90s now. Now, another 6. What a shot. Just for a moment, I thought he couldn't get underneath the ball. But my word, he packs a punch. 6 more.
That is calculative hitting from Tanzid Tamim. Never try to hit that hard. It was right in his arc. Over extra cover. Crisp, cogent and convincing.
What a shot. They had to move out because they knew it was coming their way. Black on 97. He's got 2 centuries in BPL. Can he get his 3rd century? We've already seen 3 centuries in this. 3 centuries already in this season. If he does get another 3 runs, then he'll become the 4th one. Now this is not given as a wide close call.
The umpires will go to the wicket keeper. I think he is struggling. Zahidul Zaman hurt himself. I'll grab the previous one. He's in some sort of pain and the magic spray is out there. This is how he hurt himself. Down the leg. Oh, in and out. In the process, hurt his finger. Otherwise, with 158 for 2, still 14 more balls to go. 190, maybe 200 on the cards.
Anything is a possibility. If they lose a couple of wickets, maybe not that much. But if they don't, then surely, if they go at 8.94 from here on, they will end up scoring 178. Last 12 balls, 28 runs. 14 the run rate, 3 4s and a 6. Expect some more, especially once he gets his 100. Tanzid Hassan. And surely they'll be eyeing to go big here. There you go. if they go from here on 10 runs in an over, which is most likely, they will end up scoring 181. But I just have this gut feeling that this can be maybe 190 or even more, especially if he hangs around. He's struggling to run in between the wickets, but not struggling to hit fours and sixes.
The best part is he was never willing to throw away his wicket. We were talking about Tanzid Tamim might go hard after that injury he sustained, but no. He gave full value to his wicket. He knew it's an all-important final and he need to stay there.
The tough character. Very tough. When the tough gets going, whenever it is tough to go ahead, when it gets tough, then you come out with resilience. You have that belief in yourself, and you go and try to prove a point. Well, I'm not going to give up. Injury or no injury, he's not going to even miss a single. And this is really good batting.
My dear son has been expensive. He was one of the best bowler for Chattogram, and now he's conceded 48 runs. He'll bowl the last ball of his spell.
Yorker. Finally a dot in this over, but 10 runs in that over. 159 for 2. Yeah, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. That's what he has
আসসালামু
shown today.
আলাইকুম আপনারা যারা বেট আইডি করতে চান তারা স্ক্রিনে অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নম্বরে যোগাযোগ করুন।
Tanzid on 98, he needs 2 more. Mukidul, is he going to come back for the second? Don't think so, because he's not 100%. So he decides not to take it into the 99 now. At the non-striker end.
Scoring 100 in a final itself is a big thing, and Tanzid Tamim just one short of his 100. Chiminisham on the other end will look to swing his bat. 11 more balls to go. 160 for 2.
Only 2 players in the past have scored a century in the BPL final. Tamim Iqbal and Chris Gale. Oh, again misfielding. Not good, not good. The bowlers have not been great, but the fielding have surely let them down. Drop catches, and now that ball goes through the fielder. Only a single though, which means Tanzid Tamim is on strike.
He's on 99. Can he reach to his 100? What a knock it has been for Tanzid Tamim. And it came at a time when his side needed the most. Can you hear the roar? Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium is waiting for Tanzid Tamim's 100.
On 99. And he gets 100. Look at the celebration. Why not? He becomes the first Bangladeshi player to score 3 centuries in BPL. And what a time to get yourself 100, that too in the final and in that fashion. Well played, Tanzid Tamim.
Wow. Big match player rises to the occasion. 100 in the final of the BPL. And the celebration says it all. He deserves that, but the job is not yet done. The milestone is complete. And the thanks to the Almighty is also there. What a knock. It came at a time when Rajshahi Warriors were looking to post a big total on the board. It was the all-important final. They were sent to bat first. Yes, he was lucky. He was dropped twice, but he made sure he made the most out of it. Take a bow.
356 runs with that 100. Yeah. Brilliant. Now then, what has he done here? Straight in and out. They really cannot hold on to the catches. He cannot believe his luck. Mohammad Naeem says, I didn't pick it up.
What is going on? Chattogram Royals dropped some sitters in the all-important final. This time it was Naeem Sheikh. Just pops out of his hand. Well, fielding is the reflection of your team's attitude. Tonight, their attitude hasn't been the best.
Has gone horribly wrong in the field for them. This time, he takes it. That's Ahmed Jamal. Finally, a catch been taken. And it has come from the bat of Tanzid Hassan. Muqeedul Islam picks up an important wicket at this stage of the game. What a 100 for Tanzid Hassan.
End of an outstanding knock from Tanzid Hassan Tamim. He departs.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম আপনারা যারা বেট আইডি করতে চান তারা স্ক্রিনে অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নম্বরে যোগাযোগ করুন
Was there to be hit, but what a knock. Outstanding. He laid the platform for Rajshahi Warriors to post a good total on the board as he walks back to the pavilion with his teammates and dugout are all cheering. What a knock. Outstanding knock. 100 of 62 balls. He departs. Rajshahi 163 for 3.
Yeah, what a knock. What a knock. Big support for Rajshahi Warriors and they'll be very happy. Incredible. Nicely done. Good piece of fielding there. It's a good over, really good over from Muqeedul Islam, who completes his 4 over. 2 for 20, picks up the wicket of Tanzid Hassan. 164 for 3.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম আপনারা যারা বেট আইডি করতে চান তারা স্ক্রিনে অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নম্বরে যোগাযোগ করুন
Shanto, the skipper in the middle. 164 on the board. This is the last over. Surely he's going to go from try to play some big shots here. Picked up 100 in the inaugural match this season. 6 balls to face, and that too from the leading wicket taker this season, Shoriful Islam. Okay. Over-hit penalty, so they'll have to have an extra fielder inside the circle. Now this might just work in Rajshahi's favour. Nothing has gone their way, Chattogram. You've seen the drop catches, you've seen the misfielding, and now this. Right, Shoriful will still need to bowl a good over here. Oh, he misses out. It's a dot.
Yeah, that's extra pressure on Shoriful. That's the wicket of Tanzid Hassan. Muqeedul Mugdho bowled so well throughout the over. Yes, it was wide. Yes, it was there to be hit. Not enough connection. Muqeedul, take a bow. 2 for 20 in his 4 overs. But what a knock from Tanzid Hassan.
Batted beautifully, didn't he? Yeah, it's gone over the top. Will be a 4. Oh, nearly went for the 6. One bounce to the fence. Yeah, a little bit too wide, too short. Gets the treatment.
Yeah, Shoriful will be under pressure. One extra fielder inside the circle for the slow over rate, and he's paying the price. Shot outside off. Shanto does well. Gave is everything behind that one. Almost gone for a 6. So Shoriful has got mid-off, extra cover, backward point and shot third inside the circle as well as a fine leg. There's a deep square leg, deep mid-wicket and long on in place. Here comes Shoriful.
A ball into the block hole. They're pushing for the second. Will they come back for the second? He does. They need a better throw at the keeper's end. Nope, it's a wide one. So they come back for the second comfortably.
6 of the first 3 balls. 170 for 3 on the board for Rajshahi Warriors. Very well bowled, but equally brilliant running. It was Jimmy Nisham who pushed Nazmul Hossain Shanto for the second. Poor throw. A better throw was required on that occasion.
Ahmed Jamal, the fielder, a little bit too wide. Had it been a little bit closer on the stumps, maybe then there was an opportunity for a run out. Right, 6 of the first 3 deliveries. Again into the block hole. This is brilliant bowling from Shoriful Islam. He doesn't want to see them cross over for the second. He's furious. He's not happy. 2 more.
Even a very good ball costing him 4 in the last 2 deliveries. That's the intent of the 2 batters in the middle, especially Jimmy Nisham. Have a look at him. Running the first one so hard, easy in the end. Not the best of connections, so the fielder had to rush all the way from the boundary line.
Right, this is also the best for Rajshahi Warriors in the last 5 overs. They still have two more balls to play. 51 runs already on the board. Oh, he wants to change the bat. He needs a bigger one. He needs the heavier one so that he can clear the fence easily. Right. 172. It's a competitive total. It's a very good total. Runs on the board, always pressure. That's what we discussed at the pre-show. Must I remember that? You win the toss, and if you don't restrict the opposition under 150, then can turn out to be a problem. Last 2 deliveries. Mid-wicket. In the gap. He drops the bat. He's running without his bat, but again a wide throw. It's all happening.
2 of the last 3 deliveries. 3 were very good balls, but still they managed to score 6. Last ball of the over, already 10 coming in the final over. Shanto will face Shoriful.
Right, it will be the last delivery. They're taking some time here. You can see the nervous faces there at the Chattogram dugout. They look pretty pleased with this total, but it ain't over until it's over. If you bat well, start well, you never know. Right, last ball of the innings. It's gone up in the air. Shoriful going himself. Oh yes, he grabs it. He picks up his another wicket. Most with that wicket. He's got the most wickets in the single edition in BPL history. Climbs over top of Taskin Ahmed with 26 wickets. Yes, he picks up a wicket at the last ball. Last 5 overs, 53 for 3. But 174 on the board. It's a challenging total.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম আপনারা যারা বেট আইডি করতে চান তারা স্ক্রিনে অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নম্বরে যোগাযোগ করুন
26 wickets.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম আপনারা যারা বেট আইডি করতে চান তারা স্ক্রিনে অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নম্বরে যোগাযোগ করুন
will be happy to post 174 for 4 after 20 overs, courtesy of Tanzid Hassan Tamim's 100 and Syed Zada Farhan adding 30, laid the platform for Rajshahi Warriors to post that